One of the harder recruitments to pick up a read on in the class of 2026, I think, has been the recruitment of Brandon McCoy. He's Rivals' number two ranked player in the class of 2026. I mean, there are still people that are very good at their jobs that do this for a living that believe Brandon McCoy is a top two player in the class. And I just don't feel like his recruitment has been covered that way. He doesn't get the Tyron Stokes hype. Even like I don't know, like Dylan Mingos of the world, Tay Kinneys of the world. There's a lot of guys that are just discussed a lot more than Brandon McCoy is for a variety of reasons. One of those reasons I think is he's been pretty mysterious about his plans. It's just been a quiet recruitment in general. He's not really giving a lot of intel. Well, he just gave some intel to Jamie Shaw earlier this week. Jamie has an interview with Brandon and a write up of where his recruitment stands. A reminder that the schools that McCoy has taken official visits to are Michigan, Arkansas, Miami, and Alabama. He also took an early visit to Duke way back in 2024. But if we're just trying to pulse check his recruitment, it really is those four schools that are involved right now: Arkansas, Alabama, Miami, and Michigan for the Rivals' number two player in the class. Can we reset here for a minute? Because as mentioned, Duke was at one point thought to be involved. I think there was certainly belief at one point this would be like a very heavy blue blood battle. Whether it's one side or the other side kind of pulling away, this isn't a blue blood battle. This is Alabama, Arkansas, Miami, and Michigan right now. Do you have much of an interpretation on why this recruitment is trending away from the Blue Bloods?
Yeah, so I'll be completely honest with you. I'm surprised that it is. Now I've been on here before a good amount of times and said this, like I'm a Brandon McCoy guy. I think the kid's really, really good, right? Now to your point, him being the second best player in the class, is he more two guard than point guard? You kind of had that discussion with it. You had the point guard discussion as well. He's probably, if you put him in that mode, he's probably the third best point guard in the class, in my opinion. I think I would go Mingo or Rippy at one or two, pick the order there, and then I would probably go Brandon McCoy at three. But with that said, every blue blood school that's in on a point guard, I'm surprised they're not in on McCoy more, which I don't know. It's just led to a confusing recruitment in my eyes. Like obviously, I'm not a recruiting guru or anything like that, but it's been a weird one.
Do you view him as a point guard?
I do personally. I know a good amount of people don't.
I think that's why. And 24/7 has him lower. He's ninth best player in the 24/7 rankings. For me, here's my interpretation of what's going on. I don't think McCoy has like been killing.
Well,
Like I
he missed a good amount of the summer. He was hurt.
He was hurt this summer. That's going to hang over it. But also, like, I don't know, there's just not really like a performance, even when healthy, in the last like year and a half for me that I feel you can point to and be like, oh, McCoy dominated here. Like, I
Mm.
think a couple years ago, he was kind of like, oh my God, the most elite athlete at the guard spot in this class. And as time has gone on with the injury with it, I think he's remained a really high level athlete without necessarily like answering shooting questions and some of the skill based stuff.
Mm.
And I think other guys in this class have, even like when you think of a Caleb Holt, or I'm trying to think of who the other guards are at the very top of his class, like a Josiah Jervis has even emerged. Like this kid's very good. He's an elite athlete. Do you want a point guard that can't shoot running your team? I think Mark Pope is probably like, no. John Shire probably should want it based on who his guards are right now. But I just think those blue bloods have maybe cooled a little bit, whereas schools like Michigan, Miami are like, oh, I'd do anything for this kid right now. You read through some of his quotes that he gave to Jamie Shaw, really interesting and kind of speaks to why I think this is a unique recruitment. The words college town came up in every school that he gave an answer about.
Yeah, my young bulls with the vibes.
Like Arkansas, the campus was amazing, a college town. I was out from California, so it was different. Alabama, kind of like Arkansas. Alabama's a college town. It's different from California. The environment was something serious. Michigan. everything was about the school. We drove around and saw the M at these college towns. They really care for their schools. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think this guy's just like kind of into the big man on campus vibe a little bit. And he would get that. And I think any of these places, he would be like the quote unquote superstar that has arrived to an Arkansas and Alabama, Michigan, even in Miami. So, but it's weird. Some feels off here, and I can't figure out what. And as much as I would love him to be Michigan's star, I do wonder if he's another case of like better prospect than he is player. Like you're getting a one and done season from McCoy. If your college offense is ran all around him, how good are you?
Yeah, yeah, maybe I could see that. I'm also getting to the point where when you get to this point, I just think, okay, let's just stop the charade here. Cal guard. Just go
You
play for
think
Cal.
so?
Just go play at Arkansas. Go play for Cal. Figure it out.
That probably makes the most sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Even I
probably.
like that better than like being the lead guard in a Nate Oates system too.
Yeah, true. But also like Tuscaloosa might move them.
You think so?
College Town.
It's true. Which one of those four has the best college town? Tuscaloosa, Fayetteville, Ann Arbor, Miami.
See, here's the thing. Miami, great, fun city.
Not
I think that's the worst college town.
not a college town.
Um, I would probably put it in order, and I know Arkansas fans would be pissed about this one, but just off my knowledge, I'm gonna go Bama one.
Hmm.
Probably go Michigan two, Arkansas three. I don't like the
Tuscaloosa better
city.
college town than Ann Arbor, huh?
I don't like the city of Ann Arbor personally. You know this, but I think it is a college town.
It definitely is a college-y feel to it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I've never been to Tuscaloosa. I don't know. I know football games go up in Alabama, that's for sure. But
facts.
all right. Well, so you're calling it to Arkansas?
No, is USC still here?
He's not mentioning them.
Yeah, USC.